Hello?
Let me find him.
Pressing start? Hello? Controller? Okay. I just had to disconnect and reconnect, I guess. Oh, look at that. Who is that on the screen? Ooh, look at that. Hello. Oh, wait. Don't keep telling me to reconnect. That's not good. Please don't tell me my controller is broken after me not using it for like a couple months. Okay. 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 I think it's working. I think we're fine. Hopefully. All right. On to de-resting.
Where's my squad? Are they here? Did they make it? Hey, talk to me. Say something.
I promise anyone who stops in and watches this that this is not going to go well. I have not played this game
Hey,
in
what are
quite
you
a few
doing?
months now.
What's going on there? Hey, where are you taking me?
Actually, we're coming up on
No. Hey!
close to a year.
No. Where am
I
I?
think I played it once or twice just like for
What
funsies
is this
after I
place?
got New Game Plus World Record,
Hey,
but I
where
don't
are
think
you
I've like
taking me?
really played
No!
it since then, and that's been a year now,
Where am
so.
I, man? Hey,
It's
wait.
gonna be rough.
Where are you going? Don't leave me here.
I gotta get back into the swing of things if I want the sweep. Also, I saw my fucking New Game Plus run. I rewatched it. It was so bad. It was so bad. I need to improve it. It makes me angry how bad it was. Like, I don't even know why I'm using a timer. This is gonna be really bad. I haven't practiced a single skip. I literally just booted it up. I have not played this game.
Josh, is that you?
Yeah, like we way overshot our movement there.
Josh, where are you going?
This is fine.
Josh, stop!
Really, it's got the rolls, so could always be worse. I'm not missing all the little optimizations. Okay. The spots that are going to be really bad probably are going to be like pillar boost, hotel clip, the stuff into sepulcher, however it's pronounced, and then from there I might mess up Scarlet Drop. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, actually, the sewer clips I haven't practiced in forever. Those ones can be really finicky if you haven't practiced them. When you practice them, I don't think they're hard, but they act a little weird sometimes. So if you don't have the practice on them to be used to it, sometimes you just fuck it up. At least I find I did. Probably gonna do like one reset run. This is just like a random, I guess, test stream coming back. I'm using this VTuber model as well instead of the 3D one because I need to reset some of the settings on it. Ooh, good bug drop. There was some. I tried booting it up and it was like one eye was doing the winky thing again and the eyes were all, or the arms were flopping all over the place. So like, I need to fix some toggles before I boot it up. But I'll probably be swapping to that one more often. This is just a random thing. Heather, welcome in and thank you for the subs. Wait, what? There's so much shit going on my little stream right now. I did not know what that was saying. Oh my god. Happy Pride. How have you been? I think I caught, or I think I saw that you were streaming like some work stuff the other day. You like ended as I opened, so I didn't really say anything, but I think it was a work thing. How have you been? What have you been up to? I could have misunderstood. I think the title said it was a work thing, but like I opened and you were offline because I guess I'd left the Twitch window open too long. And I was like, oh hey, you're streaming. But you were streaming at the time I had loaded the Twitch window, and not by the time I'd actually clicked to watch a stream. If that makes sense. Like, you know what I mean? I do that way too often where I'll like go to see if anyone's streaming and then like doing something else for a bit and I go back and go, oh, they're streaming, here, watch, and then they're just offline. I'm like, oh, I guess they aren't actually. Whoops. I'm so bad. I like go to do something and just forget about it for like 15 minutes constantly. Especially lately because I've been going like, alright, I'm gonna watch a movie before bed, and then like 30 minutes later I'm like, I should decide on what movie. Yeah, streamers passing in the night. I actually think this is my first time ever getting a hype train. It's kind of wild, but thank you. I had no idea. I had like a bunch of pop-ups and stuff on my screen. I'm like, I can't even see chat anymore. What's going on? Because it like just had the drop-down info stuff. I'm like, huh? What's this? It took me a second to realize that you'd came in and dropped those subs, so thank you for that. We are indeed hyping. As I was saying, this is kind of just like a random night test stream. I'm probably going to try to stream tomorrow. It's probably not going to be long. It's probably just going to be like one run of this or something. I just threw stuff on. I was looking at the 3D model and I have to swap some toggles on the arms and the eyes. And I was like, if I start messing with these toggles, I'm not going to stream. So we're just using this model for now. But hopefully tomorrow I'll have... It's not letting me skip that. I actually think... Oh, my controller's actually borked. Oh, hey, Solar Boy. How's it going? Yeah, I think it's all good. I just moved where my webcam was, so now all the, like, settings are slightly off, so I need to, like, reconfigure them. My controller's disconnecting. I don't like that. The good thing is, I have another copy of this exact controller because I accidentally bought two. It's somewhere. So if this controller's giving up, I hope it isn't though. Like this controller's not that old.
Feels strange to be back here again.
Just randomly disconnecting or is bad.
Hello? Hello? Huh?
It's too new. It shouldn't be having this happen. I'm playing on an Xbox Series X for this game. It has faster loads that way, but it is off disc. This is not the actual controller. I hate the Xbox Series X controller with a passion. I think it's one of the worst controllers I've ever used. Oh, we are not sliding at all. We are just here. Okay, let me. I'm like getting a pull, but not really at the same time. That's weird. Okay, let me reset this quickly. There we go. And there we go. There we slide through like we should. That's what should have happened. I have to go further. Yeah, I like the controller shape on the Xbox Series X, but I think a lot of the buttons feel cheap, especially the D-pad. In this game, you have to heavily use the D-pad. Well, normally you would heavily use the D-pad. I have gotten a third-party controller with shoulder buttons, so I can use shoulder buttons. I could have gotten an official controller with shoulder buttons, but I didn't like the rest of the buttons, so I didn't think that'd be good. And this was like half the price of like an official Xbox One. Um, yes, this is like this is called again. It's like a Depop or something rematch advanced. Oop, that's not the right weapon. Oh, I don't need to grab that either. What am I doing? My brain default like is doing the regular new game stuff instead of the new game plus stuff, where I have the laser pistol because I played so much new game and don't do a lot of new game. Oh my god, I actually got that first try. That is like one of the #1 run killers. It's very funny that we just nail that after fucking everything else up. But yeah, I love standard 360 controller. Standard 360, fantastic. There's a lot of like third-party ones with that same shape that are also really good. Um, yeah, but I have found shoulder buttons to be incredibly helpful for speedrunning, just for like hands not hurting as much, especially this game because you have to do a lot of like pull trigger while shifting on the D-pad a lot. So just binding the D-pad things you need to shoulder buttons helps without having to reach your hand fully over and claw buttons a lot, which is just very nice on the hands. Oh, I can't move. It has disconnected again. It takes so long to register that it's disconnected, which is probably the weird part. Oh, I like even with these, I'm still clawing like half the time, but it's like a different claw that's not as bad on my hands. Okay, this is like the worst clip in the game. I'm so bad at it. I haven't practiced it in probably a year, and we're just going for it. And okay, I was gonna say if I get this like third try after fucking, I swear to God. Okay, okay. If I randomly get these two clips right away when I'm like completely unpracticed and bad at them, it's very funny. Because when I was going for runs, these were like the major run killers, and yeah, this is still a pretty. This still feels like a run killer. I'm getting the pull a lot, which is nice. Just have to figure out what I'm doing wrong to go through again. I think it's something to do with when I start turning and what direction I'm holding the left C stick when I do. The movement stick. And I'm not getting the pulls anymore. Ugh. It was going good and then it wasn't. I was winning until I was not. Yeah, this would be like a super dead. I hate knife planking and this is like the worst one. Classic knife plank. I think I boosted too high. I don't think this can ever work. Yeah. Oh. Oh, okay, we made it. That took a while and was not great, but you know, only plus a minute. Not bad for super rest.
Josh?
Well, we're gonna be like plus 3 minutes by the time we're
Josh,
done this
wait.
or something, but this one I had found a trick to it, but I don't remember what that was for the setup. Yeah. Yeah, so it's getting about here, looking back and then looking back. Oh, well, that didn't work. That's not gonna work. The ground should shift when it works, but I'm not seeing it. Yeah, I don't remember the trick to making it consistent. I had like a trick of looking a certain height or something back this way. Well, I'm gonna have to relearn all these tricks because I can't remember. Was it that I had to like do that first? Was it looking at a certain height? I think. Slide in as much as we can. Very, nope. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe I'm too far to the left. I thought I needed to be like really far to the left, but maybe I'm too far to the left. I thought I need to be way back over there. Maybe I don't. Okay, no, that seems to be kicking me out faster. So you're gonna see me repeat this a lot while I try to figure this out and what I'm doing wrong. Hmm. So it's not hold back. Hold back just immediately, like, spits you out if it can. Yeah. So you don't ever want to hold back. Hmm. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. I could have sworn I usually just look back. And it helps trigger the shift, but I'm not getting the shift at all. I'm doing something wrong, which is frustrating because I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Oh, wait, you can see how the ground shifting? That is what we want. Okay, this should work now. Very slowly turn this way and hold this direction. Yeah, I don't know why I wasn't getting that shift in the background. Like, I don't know if it's a certain height I need to be at when looking or something. Or maybe it's too far left, too far right. I'll have to double check. Like, I'll need to just do that a bunch and watch some VODs. So what matters is we made it through. And here, you're supposed to knife plank, but I cannot stand the knife plank, so we're just gonna old fashion it, nail it nice and easy. And then we fight the boss while it's invisible. Yay, first phase is done. Well. Alright, there we go. That only took us 7.5 minutes longer than it should have. I'm surprised. The third clip actually gave me more trouble than the other two. Normally that's the easy one, but I was doing something wrong and I'm not sure what.
Start talking. Well,
Yeah.
we're not going to be able to ask him that. He's dead. Dead? Shit.
I don't remember the
Start telling me what you up to, Alex.
options here for dialogue too. It's he's dead.
I'm just trying to find my brother, okay?
So it's
I thought
A.
the man might know something.
Oh,
His son is missing too.
my headset battery is low.
But that doesn't give you the right to kill a man. I didn't kill anybody.
I guess I'll have to
Then what
speed this up.
happened to Mayor Bartlett? It was some
Okay,
kind
so it's
of
just A
creature,
twice. Okay.
but worse than the others. It came to life out of the goddamn tree. That's what killed him. And that's the truth.
Now this really will have to be a
So
short
you've
stream because
seen
I
the creatures too.
apparently have a very low
I'm
headset
not
battery.
stay here anymore. Follow me. Hurry up. Follow me.
So maybe I shouldn't do the really like risky strat after asphyxia. As much as I want to practice and get in a run. Maybe tonight's not the night. It's okay. It's okay. We're doing test stuff. I have to get back to something grindy now that our League of Legends Rec League thing is over. Which I'm not sure if we're continuing as a team. I asked today if we were gonna like do any talking about like postseason and anything, and one person said they're available. One person said they were
I think I know someone
doing movie night with their girlfriend, which like valid. I didn't hear from two of the others, so I have no idea what's going on. I don't know if we're gonna stick together as a team.
and I'm sick of being in the dark.
I like my teammates. I'd like to, but like,
Now, Alex, just trust me. We need to get to the doctor before something happens to him too.
we had a bunch of random shit happen that made it like impossible to practice for this, and it. I think if we wanted to keep going together, I definitely want like I guess like I don't know if stricter would be a good word, but like I'd like us to play together more. And actually like get some practice in at times. Because it was yeah, the fact we made it as far as we did is a bit of a miracle with how little we actually practiced together. It's I definitely will not be playing as much League, and I'll be streaming way more if we do stick together, because, like, I don't know, I put so much aside, and it felt like I was just playing solo queue like normal, and that's not what I enjoy of League. I enjoy playing, like, 5-person competitive, and if we do stick together, I'm probably not going to practice or play that much outside of the casual for fun games, and then actually, like, scrims and our competitive team games. Because, I don't know, it felt a bit demoralizing and lonely when it's like, anyone on want to play? And like 9 times out of 10, it's just like crickets. And like, not even their fault. Like, life shit happened, I understand, stuff is weird, but like, it barely felt like we were playing together as a team, let alone as friends. And I would like to, if I'm playing on a team of League with people, be friends, but like, we just didn't have time to ever play together, let alone hang out or do other stuff, right? Okay, these are the clips I was saying that without practice can be a bit funky, and I am definitely feeling it. It's getting the lineup for them is weird. Okay. And like, again, I don't blame anyone for that. There was a lot of extenuating circumstances, but it did feel a bit bad because before the extenuating circumstances happened, I was having a blast. I thought we were doing really good, and then we signed up for this league, and right as we were getting into the thick of things, things went wrong. Oh god. Uh, I got hit because even though the controller unpaused, it still took another 2 seconds before I could move. You're wonderful. I'm gonna have to unbox that other controller and figure, like, I think. What happened to this one though? Like, I don't understand why it's just not connecting now. It's I haven't been using it. It's just been sitting on the shelf. It's a wired controller. Like, if it was wireless, I could see something going wrong. But how does a wired controller not in use, sitting there, not like bundled up or anything in a way that could damage it, but just like laying there? I don't understand how it could get damaged like this. Mm. My place and stuff is kind of a mess. I don't think there's going to be any like IRL webcam, hand cam stream stuff anytime soon. I've been trying to sort and go through all my card stuff from the move, because I want to get rid of a bunch of them, so I'm trying to like sort through them. So it's just piles of cards everywhere. It's a fucking nightmare zone. It's actually really embarrassing. I need to work on that more. I did a small chunk yesterday, but I haven't done any today. All in all, this run for like how Rust Jam has actually not gone nearly as bad as I thought it would. We got the clips I was really worried about actually fairly easily. It was the other ones that went wrong, but... Oh, good drop. Now I have to listen for where I'm going. Good. Also very good. We made it to the little smaller corridor part without getting stuck. Hey, perspicacity. Why am I trying to clip through this door? It saves like 3 seconds. And you potentially void and lose a ton of time. I don't need to do that in like a random DRS run.
You need some help? You're bleeding bad.
Now what are the dialogue options here again? Is it YYA?
So I must let it out every day.
Oh no, okay, it's XYA. XYYA.
You? You can't do anything. Why did you come to this place?
I come here to remind myself. It's the only place I go where she listens to me.
Who listens? Scarlet? Is she here?
She's here with me now.
Did I say perspicacity or perspicaciosity? I don't remember what I said now.
Dad,
I'm like, am I saying your name wrong still as a joke, or am I actually just saying it right now? I don't know what I'm doing. Where are we in the bit? I'm missing every shot. That's where we are in the bit. I guess I shouldn't go for the legs first. They, Okay, now we're gonna... I didn't T-pose her. I'm surprised. Oh, the controller disconnected again. I can't move. It's not pausing though. The controller is not pausing. Let me actually pull it out. It's like, so there's something wrong. Where it's plugged in, it considers it plugged in, but it's not taking inputs, and then sometimes it thinks it's unplugged. Okay, let's... Yeah, like... Okay, well, actually, there's just a delay when you plug back in. Okay, that's a bit of a mess, though. That's a terrible time for it to disconnect. Because now I'm not, like, properly cycled and we're in a weird location. It's okay. As long as I can get the quick kill here, it doesn't matter that I lost life due to that. Good RNG on scuttle patterns. I missed a shot there, but it's fine. Pattern 2 went nice and easy. We lost almost all of that time due to getting stuck from the drop. Yeah, I know the perspicacity is like more correct. Because it's perspicacious, right? It's perspicacity. I just don't remember what I said. Because I said hi, and then I'm like, wait, which way did I say hi? I don't know if I'm still just saying it wrong out of habit. Okay, I did say it wrong out of habit. I actually didn't mean to this time. I meant to say it right. I just have said it incorrectly so many times for the bit. Okay, we're doing the safer version of this clip. Since my headset is also almost out of batteries, and I need to finish this run before it dies, because this is just our little random, like, warm-up test run thing. This is probably going to be the stream tomorrow. We're probably going to be derusting and actually trying to do runs of this. I should have swapped to shotgun before I climbed the ladder. That's fine. Derust this route, then learn the new game version. Ooh. Try to sweep the speedrun leaderboard, I guess. And by the time I've done that, I'll have warmed up enough again to go back to grinding any percent. So I'm really, or New Game Plus any percent, I'm really unhappy with my New Game Plus any percent PB. Looking back and seeing me fail, like, Organ Clip, like, 4 times or something absurd, it's like, with one of the craziest, house splits I've ever had. No, like, there's so much free time to be saved if I just don't choke the late game like I always do. So I'm going to do the other categories that people don't run as much for warm-up and then go back to that probably. I should have, I guess, started with the new game ones because they don't practice, like, they don't help you practice the skips. There's not a ton of use in doing them, like, after all bosses before grinding New Game Plus. That might be a, like, yeah, no one will actually practice those or learn them. I've meant to forever, though, so I really just do need to. Hey, Jovi, how's it going? Welcome on in to my random late night one-off speedrun stream test warm-up thing, trying to get back into it since I've taken like 6 months off. The goal is to get back to streaming consistently now. Right. Dupe the laser pistol. Do not forget to do this. It lets us do a skip later. Yep. Sadly, it's a knife plank skip. Alright, how good is my Otherworld house now still? This is like great part to actually practice for the other categories. I've still got the muscle memory down for that. Let me down. It's serendipitous that I'm getting back to streaming as I've gone back to getting on the treadmill, because that means I can also finish Wavetail, because I'm like, there's like an hour left of the game, one good little treadmill operation, treadmill stream. Means I have to start going to bed slightly earlier, though, to get up early enough for one of those. I mean, I guess I could do them after work, but that feels really weird. Does it? Because then I can finish work, do a treadmill stream, eat, shower, do a regular stream. Ooh, I like super overturn there. I don't remember if I picked up that. No, I definitely did. Okay. I've not been thinking about what I've been doing for the past like minute, and now I'm like thinking about. I'm like, did I do those things I needed to do? Who knows? I grinded this so much. I'm so glad my muscle memory still has it. I practice this so much to try to figure it out and make it viable. My life is so low right now, though. That's kind of scary. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. I meant to hit this. I need the knife out here. I do want to like work on a new speedrun project that I really get into and grind, but I haven't really found anything that I've been like super interested in. There's a few games I want to learn. They're on my list for learning. So what I might do is like grind this category, learn one of the new games, grind the next category, learn one of learn a new game, kind of like back and forth, or go back to an old game. There's some old games that have like new strats and stuff I want to go back to. Try to get world record back in. One more than other. There's one that I want to do, but it's like I'm kind of annoyed because the game has a memory leak issue. So the more times you play through it, the more it like starts skipping frames. So I need to like restart the game all the time. It's called Those Who Remain. One of the other runners found a bunch of like skips and glitches in it since the last time I ran. They look really cool and fun. And then the other one is Canarium. Someone found a bunch of new strats for, and I did like 1 or 2 runs. I think I did like 1 D-Rust run with some of the new strats from Canarium, and they actually seemed fairly simple once I figured them out, so I need to like... I want to grind both of those a bit. I really like that turtle emote. That's cute. I've just been staring at it while the unskippable cutscene plays. Just bonk, 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 bonk. I need to invest in this channel and spice up a bit. I need to get a proper layout. Other stuff like that. It's hard to find someone who makes assets these days, though, because you just get swarmed by, like, bots the second you mention it, and, like, a bunch of people just have, like, stolen or AI ones. Which is frustrating. I might just try making my own. I don't know what like aesthetic to go for, what I'd want to do though. Maybe like draw it physically on paper and have it be like a clearly hand-drawn thing that I just like borrow a scanner to scan in. Do some sort of like ink splotch thing. It needs to fit sort of the like punk aesthetic of the VTuber model. Yeah, your stuff was cool if I remember it right. Because there was like kind of 90s like text chat, text boxy stuff, right? If I'm remembering right. Ooh, I am not doing this clip correctly at all. Oh, it's because I'm supposed to be turning this way. And then this way is the backup. You don't turn this way first, you turn the other way first. You turn this way. So you turn this way first, and if this doesn't work, then you turn this way. And look, it worked this time because I did it correctly. Oh, I'm stuck on something. Oops. Go. No, that like wasn't clipping. Whoops. Oh, I'm like falling out of the clip. What am I doing wrong here? Right. Oh, I'm holding the wrong direction. Oh, okay. I see what I was doing wrong. Now I click that way. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. I am remembering it somewhat correctly. I mean, I don't even know why I'm asking. I could just go to the speedrun page and check out the world record holder for Galapagos Mendel's Escape if I wanted to see it now, couldn't I? Fuck, right, wait. I wanted to like do an April Fool's stream learning that. I forgot about that. I was planning to do that for April Fool's, and then just kind of played League of Legends all April and forgot about it. Whoops. Galapagos. Yeah, I wanted to do it. I remember telling you like a year plus ago. I was like, yeah, I'll maybe learn Galapagos for April Fools. I completely forgot. I didn't do anything for April Fools. I forgot we were playing League, and I just forgot the April Fools was a thing. Alright, this is all bosses. I can't skip the boss. Damn it. I wanted to skip it. Everyone loves Mendel. That game is just so long. It's so... I, like... finding time for that. I need to grind... Downpouring. That's only like 2.5 hours, and I can't find time for that. Well, it'll be long to learn it. Oh, I missed a shot. That's bad. Yeah, I missed a shot. I'm getting grabbed. Knew it. that's fine. Oh. Uh, so my controller is now stuck with walking backwards and turning inputs. I am not holding anything. It is just repeating it. I don't know what happened to this controller. It was perfectly fine last time I used it a couple months ago. Actually, whenever my last Wavetail stream was. I think it's something with the cord, because I lifted the back end of the cord and it disconnected there and fixed. So I think somehow something in the cord has become damaged. I'm going to have to find my backup one, because I do have another one. Because as I said, I accidentally bought 2 of these.
Josh, wait.
I somehow accidentally ordered 2, but that I really like this controller, so yeah, that's fine. If this one's breaking, I've got another backup somewhere, which I was about to put away into storage and haven't yet, so I think it's actually in a box behind me somewhere. That is not good, but we made it work. That's still faster than my New Game Plus any percent world record, I think. That's how bad that run was. Actually, maybe it's not. Maybe it's worse. I have to shave off so much time on this category. So I think my stream goals are going to be, well, I mean, this category world record. Finish learning Silent Hill 2 Remake glitchless, and hey, Silent Minx, welcome into the stream. Okay, how bad is this going to go? I haven't... Ugh, knife plank. Give up on knife plank, just do it manually. It works better every time, I swear. I'm so bad at knife plank. Yeah, just I do it the old-fashioned way, like the boomer I am, and it seems almost better. I turned too soon. This should work, I think. Oh, nope. Let me turn my flashlight on so I can see what I'm doing. I should have done that sooner. Oh, I was okay. Wait, I was turning too fast. Okay, I see what I did wrong. And then this clip that I can't. Sometimes it works right away, sometimes it doesn't. This seems like. Well, it worked right away, but I get the weird variant where I have to do this, and then this takes forever. But we got right away. Hey, Plywood. Welcome in. How's it going? I think this is one of the funnest speedruns of all time. I'm also not smart. Like, if you look... I have ran this game for like a decade because I hate myself and I love this run. But when you get stuff... Like, this game can be immensely frustrating, but when you get stuff and stuff works, it feels so satisfying. Like, it feels so smooth and nice. Like, I need to be way more in the corner here. Good. No, okay. I'm like really jumping when I am. I'm trying to line up with this. Oh yeah, also my headset's dying. So this is like the end of the stream in the last run, unfortunately, because my headset has like no battery left. Yeah, I'm derusting. This is like a test stream. I'm probably gonna start more serious derust tomorrow. Um, I didn't think to charge my headset, so it's currently dying right now. But yeah, I'm derusting. I want to grind New Game Plus all bosses and regular all bosses, so I'm gonna hopefully be streaming this a bunch more soon. I just can't tonight because my controller keeps disconnecting and I have not charged my headset. Hey, look, my controller disconnected again as I said that. This is a wired controller. This is not a wireless. It's not a battery for the wired. There's just something wrong with the controller, so I need to... This stream's been a bit of a mess. It's very short. I'm gonna end it shortly because I have to replace this controller. I have another one somewhere, but and then I have to charge my headset. Uh, so yeah, I mean, plus 1146 for having not ran this in like a year or something isn't bad. But yeah, if you want to learn this game, I think it's a ton of fun. I recommend console, specifically Xbox, if you can play it on that. Uh, 360 is fine. It is loads are worse, so it's hard to get top times. But like I ran on 360 for years, not being able to compete. Oh, you have a Series X. That's perfect. Yeah, yeah, that's great. I do recommend if you have a controller with shoulder paddles, uh, that you can rebind. Binding them to left and right on the D-pad helps a lot for doing the shotgun swap clips, and just helps your hands a lot. Before I got a controller with one, I had to claw a lot, and it was pretty rough on the hands to run a lot. So I recommend if you do have access to a controller like that, doing that because it's super helpful for this game. Nice. Yeah, this game I think is a ton of fun once you get the hang of it. It's a bit rough to learn. I think it's less rough than it used to be. The knife plink is the worst part, which does kind of suck because depending on the category you're learning, you might have to learn that as like your first skip, and it's so much worse than the other skips. So if you do get stuck on knife plank, just know shotgun swapping is super easy. It's so much nicer. Uh, and then like a lot of it is just kind of trial and error and getting the feel for like the physics once you start getting into the walls. But once like if you just repeat it over and over, and once you get it down, it feels really rewarding, I think. Um, this is my favorite speed game of all time. I will probably continue to speedrun it for years to come, even though sometimes I have to take breaks. Um, yeah, a new game adds about like 10 minutes of you having to get a pistol so you can do stuff. I like new game because I think some of the boss fights become a lot more interesting, and there's some like more nuance in those sections. But and then you get to do the asphyxia skip, which is one of my favorite tricks in the game, but you don't do it in New Game Plus because it's too slow. Um, but New Game Plus is also a lot of fun. I really enjoy like all the categories. I haven't ran glitchless ever. I do want to learn that. That's on my docket. Um, that's probably part of what I'm going to be doing while I derust this. But yeah, asphyxia skip, if you do it perfect, about breaks even with just getting a good kill on New Game Plus. So because things can go wrong with the skip, it's generally just like more consistent to just kill asphyxia with the laser pistol. That's at least my understanding from what Schmumbler has told me, so I've never really tested it myself. I trust Schmumbler on that. Um, but yeah. Yeah, if you're looking to run this game, it's a ton of fun. I know Schmumbler has a really good guide to it. It's pretty much all up to date except for there's a new house strategy, but I think Someone posted the video. I made a guide on that, and I think someone posted that video in the Silent Hill Homecoming Discord recently. Yeah, it's like pretty close to the top, so. Yeah, yeah, the learning to run's rough. It used to be a lot worse. I hear my headset yelling at me that it's gonna die. Yeah, attic skips kind of rough. The old skips where you had to just strafe back and forth with pistol used to be a lot worse and less consistent. Um, there was one in church that when I first learned the game, my first attempt, it took me 3 hours to get it once. And like that, thankfully, we don't have to do those skips anymore because they were like extra weird to get used to and figure out. Oh, I don't have a save. I was hoping I had a save in the church so I could show it, but I don't currently have a save for the church. Um, but there was like one where you had to like pistol strafe to the right into a corner of a desk, get a clip into the desk, and then turn correctly enough for it to push you out of the desk into a wall that would bounce you, that would then push you up, and you would then go on top of the desk and then get pulled into the center of the desk and fall inside. And that one was, that clip took me like 3 hours to get for the first time. Way, way back in the day. That one was like one of the biggest make or breaks in the run, and now we just do church skip and don't care about it, which is nice. But yeah, shotgun swapping I think has made this game way more fun. I liked it before, even with the strafing, but shotgun swapping makes it just feel like it feels so good when you're getting skips fast. It makes it feel more fluid. Like you don't feel like you suddenly hit downtime where you're like strafing back and forth. It feels like you just run up to a wall and bam, you're in the walls and you're just like continuing on. But yeah, yeah, thanks for stopping by, everyone. This has been a way bigger turnout than I expected for me being like, I'm just gonna do a random test stream and do like a one-off run and stuff. Um, Thank you everyone for stopping by and being interested. I really appreciate that actually. I'm gonna probably try to stream tomorrow. Um, with fixed equipment. This is mostly to get back into the swing of things, and now we just have to continue with it. So, yeah, Plywood, feel free to message in the Discord if you have any questions. I usually check it pretty consistently. I might be able to answer anything if you have any questions about running Homecoming or any other stuff. If you run into any, uh, like clips or anything, or just weird stuff. Um, I know Schmumbler also watches and is usually pretty happy and excited to answer any questions. We're both always very excited for new runners because it's a small community for Homecoming, but yeah, I personally think it's a great run, and I'd love to see more people interested. So yeah, that's probably all I've got to say right now. Hopefully, with a few DRS runs tomorrow, our times will start looking a lot better. This is a pretty rough first random DRS, but you know, uh, it is what it is. And I'll hopefully have the other VTuber model up and running. I've got to mess with the sliders tomorrow, but yeah, I don't know exactly when I'll stream yet because I have to go out. I have to visit the comic book shop and pick up my pull list, and then I have to do some grocery shopping, and then I'm seeing my mom as well. So, sometime when I'm done with all the stuff I have to do tomorrow. But yeah, if anyone is around, feel free to stop by again. Until next time, have a good night, everyone.